following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
And you are finding us online because that's the only place to find us. You may have found us on a podcast app. You may be seeing us on YouTube, but here we are. We are Adventures from the Shed. We are coming back to a special holiday episode continue-er into a third session. We're going to go around and say hi. I'll actually start with myself. I am Joe. I am playing Percival, the replicant Blade Runner.
Yep, and I'm Zeb. I'm playing Willem Novak, the seasoned human Blade Runner.
How seasoned? Like Italian seasoning, or
not Italian seasoning? Probably more along the lines of it's like garlic seasoning. You know,
probably some paprika.
It could be Italian seasoning almost.
Yeah, it can be.
Hi, I'm Randy, and I play Fenna, the replicant boss bitch with attitude. I mean, the Blade Runner replicant. And unfortunately, Eli's not here because he is like cumin. Because he's cumin and going.
Ha!
Spices. Sticking with the seasoning. This is Chris. I'm the game runner for Blade Runner 2037. Who wants to do the recap this time? Anyone? Joe's looking away pretty good. How about Joe then?
My microphone doesn't work. And then we finish the session.
Mistake.
I'm going through a tunnel. All right, let me at least bring up what I do remember.
At least your guys' stuff. Maybe I'll have everybody do their own little thing.
True. I was clueless while we were doing it, though, so try to remember it.
All right, Joe, so we started together. So you say a word, I say a word.
We went to Kill Magazine where Fenna
had a conversation with the publisher about the article and the information that they know about what happened the night of the party, where Joe?
The and on the way out of the Kill Magazine studios, wherever it is, the name of the place, where the publisher is, Fenna decided to grab a Kill Magazine receptionist pen for Percival. So there's a keepsake there. I know we also had a visit. I think it was. I already forgot the name again. Eli's character, I think, had gone to the Orion and was talking to them about the butterflies, talking to the old dude there about the butterflies, and had also looked into Bob's Burgers discount ammo and firecrackers, or that other place where
Gorski.
Living oysters.
I think we also learned in the last session that our suspect had gone both to those two places by looking at the video from the Etsy wall. It's not Etsy. I know it's not.
Esper. Yeah,
Esper. Checking out the Esper wall for the video footage. Found that our suspect Leah had gone to both places, and we also.
What was the big chunk of info you actually got from Kill Magazine, though?
We got info. That's right, because it was kind of important. And Fenna wrote it down.
We found out for sure that Leah shot and killed Sandra. How do you pronounce his name? Sander.
Yeah.
I wrote Sandra for some reason on the first name.
Yeah, killed her partner.
Yeah, and then took off like a bat out of hell. And then I believe somebody took their bullet and found out that it was from their weapon. And that's when they went home, and then they went out to the psychedelic place or whatever, the ammo place, to restock their gun first. What else did we find out?
I can't remember who told us, but someone told us that she was really mad at.
It was the Aurelian. He was kind of worried about her.
Yeah, he was really mad she was angry at Lilith Tyrell, I think, was
that's
what I'm upset about. So my character was on the way to the Tyrell Memory Labs to see what's going on there. And
Not to be confused with Laura Tyrell, which I wrote down the first time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They are the ones that perform the reboot on the replicants, right?
yeah,
They do the memories, but usually the Wallace Corp will do the recalibrations.
Ah, okay. I guess I didn't think they were separate, so that I don't know if that's poignant, but now I know it at least.
Wait,
I thought it was the same place.
Was Quell part of that other group?
Wallace Corp. She's PR
Yeah.
manager for Wallace Corp. She's also a replicant.
Okay, just double checking these facts of ours.
I think that what we had next on the chopping block was me going to the memory lab, and then we still needed to follow up on Doc Badger, which was on the back of the photograph that we found in the suspect's apartment.
Yep.
And since animals aren't real anymore, you don't need a badger doc. You just need Doc Badger. Yeah.
Make you a badger.
Heyo.
Yes, this is during the nighttime shift, so we have Fenna and Percival taking their downtime while Will Novak's pushing it because he can go one extra, then he's got to take a break.
Yep, I believe Percival had to write up how the day went with the other employees, the other cops.
Oh, that's right. It's a personnel report back to the Deputy Chief Holden,
where
everyone else's performance.
Fenna got a visit from her old partner in the rep detect unit named Radha Udaya or something like that. How do you pronounce it?
I was like Radha Udaya, I guess.
Yeah.
And what did she say? You remember?
She said that she has been busy in a way helping replicants escape.
Get off world. Yep.
Get off world, yeah. And she needed a place to hunker down. So mi casa, su casa, I believe I said. Me shower, su shower as well. Wink.
Shower scene. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Nice.
I do know Olson, Baker, saw Slide, and Slide looked kind of flaky, for lack of a better word, and dipped out of there as fast as possible. And that is where we left off.
Who looked flaky?
This guy. Oh.
He's a little flaky.
Joe, you're looking a little young today.
Recap.
Trying to see if I can boost this for you, Joe, but I'm not seeing anything on it.
Hey, don't talk about boosting online.
I don't know. I don't know if I can boost it any longer.
There's Blade Runners listening.
There's definitely Blade Runners listening, that's for sure.
So we have I think we're going to go with what Zeb was doing first. With Eli not here, we're not going to go with that chase right away. But
we had Olson on the chase for the
memory.
pale bald guy. That's right. All right, so we will switch over to the memory lab while everybody else is taking a little nappy nap.
Memories.
Let me know if that's working.
Hey, I can share that. Let me
know if that works out for you.
Share. I gotta know if I'm doing the right one here. Is it that one? It's that one. It's that one.
It's that one.
And I click that button, and poof, there it is.
Magic.
Poof, there it is.
Are we looking at a specific? Oh yeah, the entrance. I would say, yeah.
That's where I
That
started.
makes sense.
Put them at the entrance. So the memory lab is the Lilith memory lab. Printed over the entrance is also in Sector 4 with the Wallace Corp and the old Tyrell Corporation stuff. And if you remember anything about, you might have got a little bit of background on Lilith previously. She's like the niece of Tyrell, Eldon Tyrell, that got killed many years ago by replicants that attacked him back in the day. And she was also under attack, years back, but.
And she was there during the blackout too, and then the subsequent fall of Tyrell Corp.
Yeah, and then she also got attacked by some replicants too back in the day.
Cool.
All right, you are at the entrance. It has glass doors and has looks like it's an optical scanner.
All right,
or a face scan at least. You can't tell,
Yeah. Can I try the door? Just see if it opens.
It's locked.
Okay.
But it looks like there's an intercom there.
All right. Well, I clicked the little button on the intercom, and
This is Terry.
Hey, this is Willem Novak with the LAPD. I have some questions. I'd like to gain access to the building.
All right, the door's open.
All right.
You can go in reception there, and behind the desk is a well-dressed, like middle-aged gentleman. I'm Terry. Who are you here to see?
Lilith Tyrell, if it any way possible.
And you said you're with the LAPD. Anything else I should say?
Nope. I also have my badge out while I walked up to him, and I'm putting out my cigarette.
Okay, so he can see you're a Blade Runner. Then you have the badge.
Yeah. Yeah, that I just want to see her and maybe see if there's some records that I could go through or something like that.
Yep, he'll show you to the main memory lab dome area, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Which is kind of weird how to get in here. Just jam you in here.
Memory lab dome area.
Big circle.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Central Memory Lab. There we are.
It's kind of like one of those you see laser shows or something kind of setup kind of place, you know.
I was thinking Professor X.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I
can't remember the name of that system. I used to read those comics back in the day.
Yeah, Joe said it's Cerebro.
Yeah, that's right. Cerebro. That's right. There you go. All right. So when you get, Terry lets you through the office area and kind of just shows you, go right in, and he takes off back towards reception. When you get in there, it's shrouded in darkness. The first thing you do notice, towards the middle of the area, you see two children, a boy and a girl, and it looks like they're drawing pictures on the floor. That's kind of the only thing you can really make out in here. It's still pretty dark.
I think I saw this in that game Fear. If anyone played that.
But little kids playing on the floor, horror movie, yes.
Yeah.
And dark, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and approach the little kids.
You kind of hear them giggle. They look at you and giggle and draw a little bit. And the closer you get, you see their image starts to flicker a little bit, like a hologram, and then it disappears. And then out of the shadows, you see little Tyrell. I guess I got to bring up a little mugshot there for you. Where is she? And she's huge.
Yeah, she is. She's like 50 times bigger than you, dude.
Boss fight.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to immediately start explaining the situation to her. I don't think that there's any need to have any sort of discretion and just sort of tell her everything up to this point.
Well, what do you want to? I want you to mention exactly what you're trying to say. And so, I tell her everything up to this point.
Yeah, Lilith. I'm Will Novak with the LAPD. We have a rogue replicant, former Blade Runner on the loose. Goes by the name of Leah. She has. We've got eyewitness accounts that she gunned down her partner in cold blood at the snake pit, and is currently on the run.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Do you show her a photo of Leah at all?
Yeah, sure. Why not? This one right here.
She kind of smirks a little bit, and then go ahead and make an observation check. Actually,
sure.
Observation.
Open myself here. Character.
See that one.
Observation.
All right, one success.
Uno, yeah.
You see her smirk a little bit, and she goes, "I'm not really familiar with her, but you even notice when you get the picture back, Leah and Lilith look kind of similar. Even though Lilith's probably, she's probably in her 50s, mid 50s or something. But they do look like they could, like they're related almost. How can I help you?
Well, I was wondering if we could get any access to her memory banks and whatever logs you had during her creation.
Or else.
I definitely designed her memory implants, but I don't remember anything. My early work was very unremarkable. Probably just the usual happy family life on an off-world colony. Nothing, pretty basic stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. Go ahead and make an insight roll.
All right.
Dun.
Let's see. Oh,
Another one.
You can try to push that if you want.
Push it real good.
is this a success or because I critically failed? Do I?
You still have one success, but one success on an insight gets a vibe check, where double success would give you a little bit more details. So you can't push it if you want.
Let's do it. Shit.
All right, so same. Oh, so it's the same one. So basically, you just got one.
All right. So if you push it and don't get
actually,
any more or less,
you know what? Yeah, never mind. You can't push a crit. That was totally my bad on that. So you got one success.
Okay.
So you kind of get, like, she's not lying, but she's kind of, she's leaving something out. That's the kind of vibe you get from her.
All right.
At this time, you do notice another little girl kind of appear behind one of the computer banks and start, like, kind of looks your way and giggles a little bit.
you're funny.
You were saying, Officer Novak?
I forget what they're called, the
Replicants?
KIA units.
Yeah.
Do they have screens? Can I show her pictures that I might
Yeah,
not
totally.
have?
Yeah, they're like a smartphone, but just
Okay,
bigger and clunkier looking.
Then I'm gonna pull out that picture that we found in her apartment of the little girl and say, does this mean anything to you?
That is interesting. Yeah, I can confirm that's part of Leah's memory. That's from a memory implant. This is not a real person. This is a memory. But you would need a device to pull it. It's called a stellene scan. You would need a specific kind of device to do that. Specialized equipment for sure. I'm not sure who would have done that for her.
Well, where could you get your hands on that kind of equipment? Would a normal replicant get their hands on that?
Oh, definitely not. I don't know who would have that.
You don't have one?
Oh, we have them here, but I mean, we do that kind of work. I can tell you she has not been here.
With the utmost certainty, even if I check the espers?
Yeah, you get to go for it.
Let's see what else. Well, I'll ask her about Doc Badger. Does that name ring a bell?
Doesn't mean anything now.
Nope, nothing to her.
Who is he?
I'll bring up the fact that she was suspended. She failed. She had a baseline test failure back in April, late April, and was suspended for about a week until she was recalibrated. They don't do that here?
We don't do the recalibration. That would be done at the Wallace Corp. But I mean, in your line of work, I'm not surprised that it's pretty stressful. I'd imagine most replicants would probably have a baseline test at least once a year at that, and it's probably been almost a year now since they've been working. So that's not. I wouldn't find that too odd. She kind of shrugs it off.
All right. Let's see. I'm also going to bring up the butterflies. So she seems to have this fascination with butterflies, specifically from the Aurelian downtown. Would that have anything to do with her implanted memories?
No, I mean, this just might be something she likes. They are very nice looking, though. Very good work.
Interesting. And can I see your memory logs?
You could try to manipulate her if you want.
Sure.
It's time to manipulate.
Manipulation.
And that little girl that was giggling in the corner comes over to her. Mommy, who is this man? She kind of like shuts her. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Sarah. This man's a nice guy.
Like, oh,
zero.
Yeah, I rolled a 0.
Yeah, so not too.
It's so close though. Can I
She's
push
she's not really feeling intimidated or pressured to really tell you anything else.
Can you push that? He was saying.
You can definitely push it. Yep, you can push it.
Try.
He's just like 2 days from retirement. He'll do it.
I just don't care anymore.
He'll do everything.
Hey, he just got off vacation. What are you talking about?
That's right. He's working hard.
He's trying to get all his vacation time in before he retires in 2 days.
Did you do the push both on that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're not really giving her an incentive to tell you anything.
Yeah, she doesn't care too much about me.
She's like, yeah.
Time to whip out the credits and hand them over.
I heard that play out in my head of him saying tell me what I want to know. And she says, no. And he says, no, really, tell me. She says, no, really, no.
No, really.
So I'm gonna look down at her
And she disappeared.
her dog.
Yeah, I was trying to I got the mugshot screen still up and it won't go away. I'm like, come on. Weird.
So you questioned her so much she vanished.
There we go. Okay.
No, that was some heavy duty detective work right there.
Now, the real thing is you can't ask her the question a third time, or else she has to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah, not that kind of thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna acknowledge the existence of her fake daughter, and ask her, what's all this about?
What do you mean?
What's with the?
Oh no, this is my real daughter. Yeah, sorry, those holograms was just the memory I was playing with earlier. Yeah, this is my real daughter, Sarah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you I look at the kid. What does she look like?
Yeah. Let's see if I have one on her or not. Oh yeah,
I'm looking
I
for the
do.
card
Very
for
nice.
the kid.
The kid.
Interesting.
Sarah Tyrell.
And you would say it looks similar to the kid in Leah's photo.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Leah and Lilith look similar too.
I'm gonna be like a kind of uncanny resemblance, don't you think?
What do you mean?
I mean, look at it.
Well, it's my daughter. I expect her to look like me. And the fact
Yeah.
that I look like Leah is just because I was used as a template for some replicants. For example, my as a favor to my uncle, he wanted to use me as a template for replicants. So you might see a couple replicants that have a familiarity.
Yeah, but your uncle died way before these.
Yes, but the replicant templates were all still there, and the Wallace Corp bought all that up. So
But they wouldn't have maybe mixed up. What's it called? I want to call them level 8, but it's generation
Nexus 8, yeah.
Nexus 8.
No, it's just a template, you know.
Okay.
So it's not like, hey, they're me. It's just a look-alike template. You have people that look similar.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do?
we kind of went off duty, but
And don't forget, other people you could revisit places too.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think is it just her? Right? Is he just like putting on a younger mask and going and shooting people and then coming back and having her wrinkles in?
Oh man, the pot thickens even more. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. See if you can test you for gunshot residue.
can you see your hands right now?
I'm just looking at my notes and I just can't think of anything else. I do have it. I wrote down in my appearance on my character sheet, very tired all the time, and this just made me more tired.
Yeah, he's totally feeling it now. He can't wait to get home. Probably.
Of course, weren't they saying that she was really pissed? Weren't they saying that she was really pissed off as Lilith?
Oh
though?
Yeah. Why don't I bring that up?
Unless that was a cover.
Who said that? I already forgot. Oh, the Aurelian guy. So we went and questioned the butterfly maker, and
The butterfly man.
he saw the suspect after the shooting, and she had a lot of pent up aggression towards you.
Well, why? What did she say? Like, what does he mean?
I'm not sure, but that's why would she be angry at you in any regard? She doesn't even know you.
I mean, I don't know. Do you think she's going to do something? Think she'll
I,
do something to my daughter? Make another manipulation roll, please.
Okay. Another manipulation roll. Another 0.
You can try to push.
All right, here we go. Another 0. Critical fail.
Well, the critical's already there. You can't push that, right? So it's just re-rolling the 2, but it's the same. It's kind of funny. Wow.
Oops.
I mean, I don't know why she would be like that. That seems, or maybe she needs another baseline test.
I mean,
You guys better bring her in.
Would
Jerk.
maybe you could help me find her. Like, I'm not sure.
I don't know where she would go. Where do cops hang out? Isn't she a Blade Runner? What do you guys normally do?
Well, if she's really upset at you, maybe she went to your home. What's your address?
You can find out. You can get that out of the database. Well, you guys better go check my house then. I'm not going home. I'm staying here.
Would Olsen have also had Styles running away at this time and reported to
I
us
just
that?
assume she lost him in the crowd,
I know.
somewhere back towards the Aurelian.
But would she have mentioned it and brought it up to the rest of us, or at least
Yeah, you would
William?
get the hey, Styles lost him in the crowd. He was heading back toward the Aurelians.
So we might see if she knows Styles by chance.
All right.
An albino bald man that
Yeah, if
works
you show
outside
her
of,
the picture, she's like, I don't recognize him at all.
okay.
All right.
Who is it? Who is he?
Well,
Person of interest.
it's probably best that you do stay here and not leave this secure facility for the time being.
That sounds good to me.
Well, unless you guys have anything else, then I guess I'm just gonna
keep me posted.
Yeah, wait, give me them digits.
Let me know when she's been apprehended.
Oh, I will. Something tells me that I'll be back here very soon.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I made his template too. No.
And Zeb, I'm only thinking about it because you had that thought of maybe she's coming after Lilith, like where she lives or whatever, but it's probably worthwhile to check at reception before you leave for their visitor logs to see if there's any suspicious visitors. Because maybe Leah tried to show up and kill her there or something.
Yeah, it could be. Well, then
Yeah, you can check the Esper. There's nothing crazy. Even Terry's like, no, nobody matching that description.
nothing crazy like that. And again, they don't really have any there's nothing that I can go through like files or logs here that would be any use.
No, I mean she's not going to give you access to the memory stuff, and then that would pretty much be it. That would be of important.
Well, then I'm gonna bid her a fond farewell and tell her I'll see her probably tomorrow.
At least
Be back tomorrow. Yeah, so it's late at night, but no. Time for
that's
bed.
a good point. What's she doing there that late at night?
Yeah, she's kind of always working.
Going through memories, I guess.
Yeah.
She had an idea for something. Maybe she comes in.
Covering up murders, whatever.
She's gonna put on her younger mask and go kill again.
Exactly. The usual.
Now I just got to tell them that I'm after myself, and they won't think that it's me.
All right, so Willem has to do downtime now. Do you want to do downtime at home or downtime out and about, like go to the bar kind of thing?
Do you want to pass out in the gutter, or do you want to pass out in sheets?
Thinking about my character.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't get downtime depending what happens. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna go home.
All right, so do roll a d8 and we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
Hopefully you won't get the same stuff they've got, but we'll find out.
So, where Randy was saying, where do you want to pass out? I was thinking, where are you going to pass out with a lit cigarette in your hand? Because that's got to be a common occurrence too.
I rolled an 8. Looks like.
Yep. Okay. So as you get to your apartment building, outside of your door is your previous partner, Remy Crumpack.
Hey, Remy.
Remy.
How's it going, Novak? Heard you're working some crazy case.
What do you know?
Well, what do you want to know there, old timer? Did he freeze up?
Why don't you just get to the point? Why are you here?
Well,
I know it happens every once in a while.
A little tit for tat. I want to know what you know. I'll make it worth your while. Give you some chin yen.
Mm. I'm gonna blow him off,
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow him off. I'm not willing to.
That kind of.
This is a family show.
Right in the hallway? Okay. How much does that cost?
I was only 2 days from retirement.
So you're getting a little extra, Chinya.
Let's continue this vacation inside. So you just kind of tell him to fuck off, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he's as crooked as they come, according to my.
I got one more. I got one more real fast. That's a whole different kind of Chinyan you're gonna get.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how important to you would my information be? You have no idea the potential of information I can give you.
Yeah, I just want to know more about this case, if I'm being honest. So if you don't have anything, you just need to be
Oh,
upfront.
I got some stuff, but what do you
All right,
got for me?
I mean, I've got plenty. Would
You
you?
go
Would
on
you?
living.
What if instead of me giving you information, what if I just gave you some chinya?
I don't know if you can afford my tastes.
I don't know. If according to my wallet, I got 6 of them things in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you give him 2, he'll tell you some stuff.
All right, I'm okay with that. I'll give 2.
So I hear there's normally, you know how I run with what crowd I run with.
Yeah.
So I know about Nexus 8 getting off world. Well, I hear there's a Nexus 9 trying to leave real soon.
From which port?
That is what I don't know, but supposedly she's hanging around some Nexus 8 friends of hers, some safe house down by, the Gorsk, down by his place.
The Gorsk.
And I have a pack of cigarettes in my hand, and I crush them, and I'm like, the Gorsk.
That's how you know he's upset, crushing his cigarette.
I know, man.
It's okay. I pull out an entire new pack.
That's
Like
a stress
really
reliever right there.
He's got a carton on a bandolier.
Oh, that would be badass.
He would.
That would be
Nice.
awesome. All right. I'll
All
take
right,
my chin yen and see you later, Novak.
All right.
Maybe you'll eventually come to my side.
I doubt it. You know me. I'm just really tired.
I hear you, buddy.
It takes too much energy to be corrupt.
All right, so we're moving in now. You could push, Willem. You just be at disadvantage if you want to keep going, or you could I'm going to bed. That's your.
I think the last thing I'll do is upload that little conversation to my KIA so that my friends know when they wake up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a little snoozer.
All right, morning shift, everybody. So we got Percival and Fenna. Morning shift. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to check my messages.
You see Novak's conversation with his old partner Remy Crumpack on there.
Oh shit! Red hot, whatever. R.
Are you?
Is this you?
What?
Am I able to play that conversation about someone helping people escape? Does that sound like what she was doing, or is that somebody else?
I didn't know there's a Nexus 9 leaving. I know there's some Nexus 8s heading out, like out in the Kipple someplace.
I
just don't know where exactly yet. I can try to find out, but I'm scared. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay here.
You're fine to crash here. Just making sure that they weren't looking for you. So
no, I'm not setting that up.
Okay.
It's probably that bald dude that hangs out down at I can't remember where he's down there at like.
Are you talking about the snake pit?
That could be it. Yeah. This big tall bald dude.
Is he albino?
I know he's in the underground. Yeah, I think he's kind of albino looking. At least he looks like he is.
He
I
kind
don't
of
know his name, but I know he's down with the underground, the replicant underground for sure.
The sickness.
I'm going to take note of that. I'm not going to tell anybody how I got this information just yet. And so you're free to bunker down here as long as you need. I need to meet up with my team, but just ignore the door if anyone comes.
Of course, I'm going back to bed.
All right. Sweet dreams.
First of all,
is it just coincidence that they named the bald guy Styles, like Harry Styles? Because that's the only Styles that anyone would recognize.
See, I thought he should have been named Corgan because he looked a lot like Billy Corgan.
Oh yeah, totally. That's pretty
good. And we talked about this too on the last episode, the bullet in the butterfly wings, bullet with butterfly wings.
That's right.
There's your Billy Corgan. This is all about smashing gourds.
Smashing replicants.
So Percival, having been the lab rat for the whole time until just recently getting out into the field, I would want to start my day at the office and in the lab to find out if anything new has come in or any new leads on this specifically that the lab might be looking at.
Nothing Coco tells you. I don't have any new information. I know, whatever that's been uploaded to the mainframe. I know there's some. I heard some conversation about Remy Crumpack is in there. That's pretty hilarious. Can't believe that guy still has a job. He gets results, but you know he is.
Yeah.
Um,
Not all results are worth getting.
yeah, he gets them. That's why they don't fire his ass, I think. Yeah, nothing. I have no physical evidence that I've gone over. There's been nothing brought in yet.
So I am trying to remember myself, and maybe Percival would know. The whole thing with the snake pit and Styles and what have you, they're replicant friendly, right? They don't like the human supremacists and all that.
Yeah, so the guy that runs the snake pit's like, hey, as long as you don't cause trouble, everybody's welcome because it's just money, more money for him.
Right. But if I go looking for Styles, he's not going to immediately dislike me because I'm a replicant.
Oh, no, definitely not. No.
Okay. Because that's what my next step will be. I'll look over, the things that have happened. And it doesn't sound like I can do much with what Willem has found out, but I will see if I can track down Styles.
Okay. You can try to make a connections roll. See if you want to just kind of check with your people. Fenna, what are you trying to do at this time? You could either meet up with Percival or just do your own thing.
Probably meet back up with Percival. She's been working well with him lately.
Ooh, I got it one.
Okay, so that Styles, besides you hear, through the grapevine kind of thing, that he definitely hangs out. We've seen him down near the Aurelian shop for sure, and also he's been seen near the Gorsk's place too, near Bob Surplus. The Gorsk. I got to make a character now called the Gorsk because that's just too cool.
Yeah,
half-orc barbarian, the Gorsk.
And because if I remember right, it was Willem that had that connection there. I think I would wait for Willem to come on shift and go there at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. It's not that replicants don't go down there and buy stuff from him, but Willem knows them the longest for sure, and the next would be Olsen. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and to me, I'm going to see if I can find out where Styles is during the time that Willem is resting. And then when Willem's done resting, I will present the information I have and say, let's go find Styles.
All right, so you guys are just getting, okay, so this works. So you're just getting the information, but not making a move until Willem's ready to go.
Right.
And all three, you might go down and see what's up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That works out.
I will not approach the Gorsk without the Nove.
All right, you guys wait for Willem to get back online there. So this will be considered close to the afternoon, like that, late morning, afternoon slot of time. You do get a call from Holden, though. He's like, what the hell is this shit? He's talking like Kill Magazine just put out that Leah blasted her partner right in the back. That's right on the fucking cover. What the hell are you guys doing? You better have this case done by the next shift, or it's your badges.
Can I have that copy of Kill?
I got like 10 of them on my desk right now. People are being assholes about it.
They just write whatever they want in those things.
Yeah. I wish.
It's nothing new.
They write that they're a reputable magazine, and they are clearly not. So, like I said, they write whatever they want.
He just hangs up on you.
Fun though.
All right, Willem's back up. He's ready to get back to work. So, what do you guys want to do?
I woke up. I sleep like this, like a vampire, and I have a cigarette in my mouth.
Cigarettes, where he just gets up and lights it.
Hangs upside down so the ash falls away from him.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I'd say we all head to what is it called? The Arboretum.
Anemoid Row. Well, he's close to that. It's kind of close by. It's not in the row.
Okay. Well, then
it's close enough though. It's like, I think it's like a couple of city blocks. Actually, it's not super far. It's just not considered part of Anemoid Row because it's doing like different stuff. You can head down to Bullets Bob Surplus.
Yeah, let's all meet up.
It's in Hawker's Circle. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Let's bring the big map and we'll see you. Oh man, this map is huge.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Is it working? Can you see it? What's going on?
See, oh yeah, Hawker's Circle. Yeah, it's like 3 city blocks away.
All right. Okay, you guys are hanging outside Bullet Bob Surplus, Runner Surplus.
All right. So when we go in, let me ask the questions. You guys just stand there and look intimidating, okay?
Oh yeah, right. Percival and Fenna.
I think
That is
I'll
like-
back you up on that.
Fenna's like the super hot one, and like Percival's like, man, I'm an analyst, dude.
I lift my collar up
Uh,
and roll one sleeve a little bit.
So- Fenna today likes to dress up differently than the day before, so she is now wearing blue jeans, thigh-high cowboy boots with blades hidden inside, a skull tank top shirt, but has a blazer over it in case it's a little bit less casual than that.
It's always kind of rainy here. It's very cyberpunk.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same thing I always wear.
Nothing.
We're the same thing.
Same thing.
We're the same thing.
I just look tired all the time.
See,
The
shop
only
where I
difference
do.
for Percival is Percival has thigh-high cowboy hat.
Ah, how's that work?
Think about it. It
All right,
will.
we go in. I bust the door open and I'm immediately aggressive to the Gorse. I'm like, Gorsk!
What the
What's
hell,
going
man?
on?
What are you talking about? Take it easy. Jeez.
Crumpet told me that you were harbinging fugitives.
Crumpet? Who the hell's Crumpet? What the fuck is going on? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a nice. Is that a cowboy hat?
It's the thigh-high cowboy hat. Or
That's
a penis with feet.
Yes. It's
That
both.
works too.
It's Schrodinger
says-
strong. It's both.
Reaper on
And I'm still yelling and I'm like, look at these guys. And I point back to Percival and Finna. Like, look at how terrified they are. They're scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they're gonna be next.
What the hell
I
are
am
you talking about?
so tempted to play the tough guy thing and just like knock over something glass just to hear it shatter. I don't know if it
Just-
would be too much though.
kind of glares.
Yeah, and I look back at him like, you gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you're definitely paying for that. In fact, you better give me that chin yin now before I talk. I don't like
I
you
mean,
coming in here
whoops.
like this, Novak. I
pulls
never
out
did you wrong.
She
I always
pulls,
hook you guys up.
she pulls out one of her knives, but it's really just a file that's on the other.
And do you really think that this was the knife I wanted in my back today?
I still don't know what the hell you're talking about, man.
I forgot her name again. Leah. She was here. She refilled her supplies.
Yeah, and you saw she left. You could check the Esper. She went in that back alley over there.
There's got to be more going on.
Well, yeah, but what are you asking me for? I sold a Blade Runner stuff. I normally sell Blade Runners.
Right after she shot her partner in the back.
Well, I didn't have that information.
Well,
Is it normal for a Blade Runner to buy one bullet?
If they don't want it on, if they don't want to report that they fired their weapon to their management, yes,
I take out my notepad. And how often does this happen?
Yeah, he would say that. Like you would know that for sure, you know.
yeah.
Because some stuff the Blade Runners will do off the books. They purposely won't upload
Alright,
stuff to the
of course,
mainframe, and they'll
is there
buy
any-
stuff off of this guy.
Is this the first time this has happened with Leah? Buying bullets? Or has this happened before?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes she comes in and looks for more if I have a better deal, or you know, it's not the first time I've sold her stuff from here, or any of you for that matter. So maybe Percival
Yeah. I hadn't been here before yesterday.
paying for that.
Or today. This might be my first time here.
We're not here to talk about the leather whip that I purchased from you last week, okay?
I knocked over the leather whip snow globe.
And I'm like, all right, Gorse. How much for the
The
Myrtle
trinket.
Beach shot glass?
Yeah.
$20.
$20.
Basically, like one chinion's worth like a certain amount of money. Just be like one.
Oh,
chinion.
okay. If
But,
so just one chinion.
Yeah, because one chinion could be like $100. They don't really. They kind of just estimate
Yeah,
it
they
out.
just
Right?
say, all right. Then I'll hand over the chinion, but then I'll glare back at Percival and be like, I want that back.
Yeah,
How do we know if we have money?
So do it again.
Very bottom.
yeah, chinion points. Yeah. What'd you say there, Fenna? What's it?
I said, so do it again, right?
I would, after we leave, I would pay back Willem.
Okay.
I don't want to show weakness in front of the guy I was supposed to be tough in front of.
Well, Shit. What else? What else am I trying to think of saying here? Back me up, fellas.
Well, if you don't give us any more information, then I guess we'll have to start taking our business elsewhere. And I spent a lot of chinyon here.
Yeah, there's nowhere else for you really to go, so that's not really a threat to me.
I'll start my own bullet place.
I haven't hidden anything from you. I've answered all your questions. You guys come in here, knock over my snow globes. Family heirlooms, by the way.
I don't get out much.
Why are they out?
Covered in dust, family heirlooms with this guy.
No, I'm not much for cleaning.
So I'm drawing a blank here, but it was it Gorsk that Crumpet was saying
Who's Crumpet?
was saying was the person that was harbor or where these replicant ain'ts were hanging
Remy
out?
Crumpak? Remy
Yeah.
No, he said, I think there's
Was he talking about Styles?
he
I
talked
just
about
got all people confused.
yeah, didn't he say there was a place down by there's some place to hang out down by Gorsk's place down there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I drew the connection that we were going to ask
Gorsk.
Gorsk about it. Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll. You have to, like, you've got cameras out here. You're here all the time. You had to have seen at least a large number of replicants nearby, somewhere, anywhere.
I can't tell the replicants, unless they act a certain way. They gotta come in here. Can't just look at somebody that's a replicant. Come on, man. You should know better than
Maybe
that.
not.
Well, come on.
If
Man.
you can show them pictures if you want, you guys be like, oh, have you seen this person? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he should know Leia from his encounter with.
Well, yeah. I mean, he showed you the Esper footage. Her going into a back alley near his place after she left.
Here's a picture of every person we've encountered.
What about
And I want to
Styles?
say
What
that
about
was
this guy?
I want to say that's where Olsen had left off. She was going to check the back alley, but then Styles showed up, and so that's mentioned in her report. Like, hey, I was going to go check out this building in the back alley, but then saw Styles and try to run him down.
It gets really quiet, like awkwardly quiet, and I'm looking through my KIA and everything, and I'm like, my face like drops, and I smoking my cigarette, and I'm like, sorry, Gorsk, I think I left out a key piece of evidence here. We'll leave you alone.
Yeah, I expect you to buy some more things next time you're here.
Got a nice shop here. Shame if something were to happen to it.
Yeah, no worries, Gorsk. Nice hair, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
I'll put my collar back down as we walk out.
Collar back down.
Now that my show of force is over.
And then
I seem to have made them too short.
I turned to Percival and I'm like, I told you to act tough, not break his shit.
Oh. I'll have to check on what that really means in field work.
Tough.
Because when we try to act tough in the lab, we just break each other's things. I mean,
breaking shit.
Yeah. You can't really just push someone around when there's all the equipment. You just got to find something specific and break it.
Well, I'm going to assume that you give me the money back, so I'm back up to 4 genuine points.
Rolling in it. He's rolling in it.
And I guess let's meander over to the back alley, which we conveniently all forgot about.
It is kind of funny, actually.
Well, I mean, I knew it was there, but as soon as when you were giving me some information, you're like, that place down near where the Gorsk is. I'm like, all right, the Gorsk, done.
Yeah, right. You just
heard that,
like, yeah, the
zoned
Gorsk knows. Get him.
I know you said it was the place near there. I just, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all assume the worst. We all assume the worst of course.
Yeah,
we're ready to roll initiative. Let's go.
I'm surprised he's still alive.
Oh, I got
Poor guy.
People around. Oh, it's so annoying.
Hey, Novak said he wanted to lead the charge, and he didn't do anything.
Okay.
I busted the place up like a replicant in a bullet shop.
All right, I'm just copying people over to stuff, so that's why.
I thought you might. That's why I figured I'd just yap some more about things. And...
Oh, Styles is in the alley again.
What's he doing there?
Yeah,
he's not there.
I'm gonna add to my appearance embarrassed and very tired.
And confused.
Getting too old for this shit. Okay. When you guys check out that back alley, it looks like a dilapidated, kind of building. So you see this 5-story 19th century building. Looks like a crumbling ruin. Rain drips from the huge skylight above, and there's searchlights. You have these big, like, they're not blimps, like these flying devices, like off-world colony advertisements going all the time.
Did
So
you
you
change
see the
Did you change
Not
roll
yet,
20
nope.
with them?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. I just
Um,
wanted to make sure because I'm like I didn't see it.
Yeah, I guess I could because you guys can kind of see. I like about these maps. They give you the map and then what the outside looks like, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, neat.
So I
All
will
right.
change to that.
Let me.
You just have to zoom out on it to get like the like picture section.
Well, let me just tell it to fit here, and then we can kind of zoom in from that. All right, so it's like a corner building, office building, and this red spot is the office we're talking about, apartment 16. Well, not
Right.
business, but
Yeah,
apartments.
eventually.
Yeah.
So look, like the outside kind of looks, but when you kind of take a closer look, you kind of see there's been some refurbishment in certain parts of it.
Okay.
But like I said, you got rain dripping down from the skylight above, and you can see those like searchlights from those big device, like big ad devices, like sweep across every once in a while, cut through parts of the building that are open.
Get your butterfly.
To the elements. You can see it looks like the elevator stopped working a long time ago, but there are ironwork staircases you could reach the upper floors with.
I'll climb. No.
You guys are in good shape for replicants, right?
Clang, clang, clang.
iRobot, like really like weird looking.
It looks like there's only one apartment that looks like you could see a section of like the building where like this looks nice, like somebody did something here.
Smells like fresh cedar.
I'm gonna go ahead and unholster my gun
Okay.
as we move into this apartment building.
I will do the same immediately upon seeing Willem do it. I will fumble for mine.
Yeah, I don't say anything. I just do it. Like,
All right, so you guys are at the double doors there.
all right.
If I know who is watching behind us, we'll turn around and be like, oh, gun time.
How do you guys want to do this? You want to just
Breach and clear?
blazing, or try to be as quiet as possible?
Tell me if I need to shoot someone.
Do we want to do this the official way, knock, and then identify ourselves? And
So Percival's an analyst, right? He's the like you said. Just let me know if I got to shoot somebody.
Yeah,
Willem, you're the veteran. You know how it rolls, so it's up to you how you want to pull it.
Well, don't our guns have like a stun?
Yeah, so it has like a sound one. It's kind of like the less lethal option. It's got the 44 mag, and then it's got the 222, which is kind of funny. So the 223, like a rifle round on the top.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest that everybody goes less lethal.
First in guns a-blazing, but non-lethal. Got ya.
Yep.
That's all the way up to 10, right? I turn all the way up for that. Okay, got it.
First, I'll try. I guess I'll get on the right side of the door. Somebody can get on the left side of the door, and I'll try to just see if it opens.
I'll go left.
Make it an observation check first. Everyone that's at the door, actually.
I think that'd actually be all of us.
Ooh, I got a 2.
Yep. Let me click on the right one.
I have a A for observation.
Whoa!
Observation. I'm as good as observation as I am at driving. Here we go.
I got every of the successes.
Yeah.
I got
Oh my
2
God.
12s and
also
a 4.
Holy shit. Okay, I would say, Willem, you kind of overhear voices. First of all, you're like, oh, I got this down.
You've got like the big horn.
And
One of my satellite dishes pops out of the side of the head.
so I would say, well, let's see. Roll a 4-sided, Jed. This one is. So you're going to recognize one of the voices. The other one's too muffled to hear, but you can't really completely tell what they're saying. Now, Percival, you know what they're saying, but you don't know these voices.
What'd you want me to roll?
Roll a 4-sided, and we're just gonna have it to
It's just
see.
a 4-sided dice.
Kind of like a 50, like a.
Yep.
I mean, I guess it could be anything we cut in half. Whatever you can get to, we'll just cut it in
Oh,
half.
4.
All right, so you recognize Styles' voice, but you can't really make out what he's saying completely, and then you don't recognize the other voice. First of all, I don't think you've met either of these people.
Now, and unless we have an audio recording of a conversation,
as far as I know, people didn't have it.
Yeah. Okay.
They were just interviewing. So you hear, well, where is she? I thought she was supposed to be here. Oh, I told her to come here. I don't know why she's here. Well, she doesn't like that Lilith chick. So what's up with that? I don't know. She's gonna miss getting off world if we don't. I don't know if she's gonna go to the site or not. So you kind of hear them kind of like arguing and worried. You could assume they're talking about Leah.
So as soon as I hear something and Willem hears it too, just kind of like hold up a finger and listen. And okay, so here's what they're saying, and I kind of repeat it right after they finish talking, so everybody hears the same. So that means she's not here yet. So maybe she's going to be showing up. Should we kind of like hide and wait, or
I don't know. It might
trying to
not
be a
be
little clueless?
if she's making an attempt on Lilith's life. It might be time is of the essence kind of thing, and we need to get as much information out of these people as possible as soon as possible.
Would it be worth warning Lilith?
I kind of did. I told her not to leave.
The country, or
I told her not to leave leave her office. Stay hold up in her memory.
Don't leave this hex on the map. Do not even go to the bathroom. Shit yourself right here.
Stay inside Cerebro.
Use your imagination for a bathroom.
Conjure up a toilet memory.
You remember going to the bathroom, but you really didn't.
Somehow you're still relieved.
All right, you guys hear these troublesome voices outside,
Let's put it to a vote. Do we bust up in there and I assume chase these people down, or they're going to retaliate, or should we try and sneak in?
Can we lie and tell them we're here to help Leah?
Or that?
You guys can do whatever you want.
I don't know how good these kind of things work out here in the real world.
I'm not stealthy worth jack, so
yeah, I'm just worried that as soon as we knock on the door, they're going to jump out the fire escape or something like that.
In fact, the only thing I'm good at is manipulation.
Yeah, you're kind of like that, the hot like seductress that could assassinate dudes, right? Could talk your way past anything into anything.
Yeah, be at a hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, I'm like, come over here, stab.
Well, then I say let's add some excitement to our lives, because I'm very tired and I need the adrenaline rush.
Oh man!
All right, so
let's
check the doorknob.
This door open.
Is the door locked, or does it feel like it's open? Like when we try turning it and just slightly moving it?
It is not locked.
All right, so do you want to kick, or should we want to burst in?
Drop it like it's locked.
And I put my cigarette out for the first time you guys have ever seen it. And I'm wasting half a cigarette.
Oh my god, a whole half cigarette. That never happens.
I say, let's do this. And
I guess shit's getting real.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah,
so real.
So I shoulder check the door and I run in there, aiming into the hallway through the doors into the parlor.
All right, so Willem runs in like a madman. He Leroy Jenkins,
right behind.
Okay, you should be able to move your own, guys. You see the living room. Well, just so you know, the doors to your right and left are both closed, but there's the parlor door is slightly open, and you hear a voice go, "Shh! Did you hear that?" And you recognize that Styles' voice, like shushing it. "Shh! Did you hear that?" And you hear another voice, which. Did you talk to this guy? Is this no? You don't recognize the other voice.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We didn't talk to many people.
I know with those damn advertisements overhead, it's hard to hear anything in here, especially with the rain dripping.
Well, there goes my adrenaline rush is coming down already because they didn't notice me.
Well, you can only there's like a crack to that parlor door. You know they're in that room somewhere. Just not sure.
I'm gonna go grab that cigarette to do the whole thing again.
Yeah, I set the whole thing back up. It really
Nice.
Let's do this.
Oh my god!
I still want to catch them on that element of surprise, you know. So
Yeah, totally.
let's
What was that? Oh, must have been the wind.
into the parlor door, the parlor room,
Okay.
Jumping at shadows.
and I'm like, freeze, LAPD.
Let me get you. Is this the first one?
Freeze.
Wait. Get the hand out. Oh. So you can kind of
Hand
get a view of the room there, and then I'll get. Say he's over
Let
here.
me get there.
And I don't have one for the old guy, but I'll just use this guy over here. So you see Styles, and you recognize the Aurelian from the KIAs. You just didn't know the voice. So you see that they kind of look at you, and Styles kind of moves in front of the Aurelian a little bit just to kind of like block. He's like, "What are you guys doing here?"
I was like,
You know,
you know damn well why we're here. We're
And,
looking.
and the Aurelian kind of pushes past him. He's like, "It's okay. What do you guys want to know?"
So Leo was supposed to meet you, huh?
Yeah,
Look, we don't want any trouble.
and we don't either. We just want to know where Leah is. This is something that we can come back to at any time.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know where she is. We're kind of worried about her.
When was the last time you talked to her?
And you can check by like he tells you the day, and it's like the day on the Esper cam, you know, when she went there. Basically, like shortly after the shit went down at the Snake Club. That's the last time they've seen her.
How long ago is that now? 2
So
days?
No, it's like a day. You guys blasted through a bunch of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I
Well, I didn't know if it happened like the day before we started, and we've gone through a day.
Yeah, you gone through like a whole day, but you guys got a lot done because everybody split up,
Okay,
which was
cool.
smart, you know.
Yeah.
I believe last we knew she was dropped off at Anemoid Row, so she should have been here, right? Or around the area.
I told her to come here, but evidently she didn't come here or didn't make it. I hope she's okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but I disarmed Styles with a smile.
He doesn't have any weapons. He's just like ready to like go to town. And he's like Aurelian kind of like pushed his arm down. You know. You guys are all in the room. I guess I should maybe go.
Disarmed you with a smile.
I don't know how
Oh,
quick you guys
no.
want to go.
Who's the other guy? Who's this?
Who you talking to Styles? What do you say?
Yeah, I'm talking to
you don't know.
Styles. Who the other guy?
And
is.
like the old guy's like, I'm the Aurelian. I'm the butterfly guy.
Oh, it's the old butterfly man.
The blind guy?
Yeah, he's the butterfly guy.
Okay. So the butterfly guy. So the butterfly guy is part of this whole plot then to get people off planet. I don't know. What do you guys?
Were there 4 voices, or the other 2 not really that important?
These are the 2 voices you heard.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just had him roll a d4.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1 or 2. He either recognizes one or the other.
Okay.
I was thinking where you got the 4 from. That must have been it. Yeah.
I just misunderstood. Okay.
So we need to, I don't know, with our resources, how the hell do we figure out where she is? That's the question right now. Where is she?
Was there a backup plan? Does she hold up somewhere normally?
Yeah.
This was the safe house. This is the safe house. This is where she's supposed to be until we go get her.
Well, she's not at her
mentioned
house.
some. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. I think she's getting herself into more trouble.
Yeah, we overheard you guys talking about something to do with Lilith.
Yeah, she seemed pretty angry with her. Something about memories or something, but I don't know. She also mentioned her daughter. which
Yeah, I was
I
going to
didn't
ask, what do you
understand
know
that at
about the
all.
young girl? Yeah.
Well, Leah mentioned her daughter, but she doesn't have a daughter. I don't understand that. I
Replicants
mean, I
don't have
can
kids.
understand it being a memory, but that's really like, I don't know.
Also, how late is she?
She should have been here. Like, I told her to come here and I'll show up after work kind of thing, you know. She should be here right now. And like Styles like, hey, what are your plans for her?
Can we
What are you
send
guys
up a?
trying to do?
Can we call a patrol to go to what's the lab called again? Palin Bald. What?
What's that?
Lilith.
Oh, that's the name.
Lilith
Lilith
Memory
Tyrell. Yeah.
Lab? What did you say? What was you have a question?
We're officers, so I was thinking call a car to go circle by there, see if there's any disruption.
Oh, you could do that. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can call it in and they could have somebody. It'll probably do some like beat cop, you know, do like a ride by kind of thing.
I'm just gonna call that in real fast.
Okay.
What do you mean Olsen's busy? Man,
Rolled her ankle.
Damn
Chasing
it.
Styles.
well, send the B cop.
Already the B team. Yeah.
You guys could try to.
Was the last thing you said was Styles asked what
Oh yeah, it's like, what are your plans for her? I mean, look, we just want to get her off world. She's in trouble. We just want to like give her a new start.
and I look at him with all seriousness in my eyes and I'm like, we're Blade Runners. You know exactly what we're trying to do.
I get it, man, but she made a mistake. She wants to get out of here.
But
She's hurting.
why?
Come on,
That's
man.
the biggest question. Why did she make that mistake? What pushed her to that point
I
to
can't
gun
answer
down
that.
her
I don't
own
know.
partner? It wasn't like she killed some random drug dealer or criminal. She killed her own partner, right? Shot him right in the back.
I think she was probably trying to protect me, to be honest.
Protect you.
Well, we've been talking to her for some time now. She's been receptive to the Replicant Underground and what we're all about.
Was Sander getting close?
Well, he pulled it. If you remember back to like what Jell Schuyler said from Kill Magazine,
Yeah.
Basically, there's this fight going on between Style and Jell and them, and then Sander pulls out his gun, kind of like to like bust Styles, and then that's when Leah makes her move, shoots her partner. So basically, technically saves Styles' life, whether he knows it or not, kind of thing.
Yeah, but he was another replicant. It's kind of defeating the purpose.
It just occurred to me we never really said, what about the Sander guy that got shot? We never really did any kind of. All right, so I guess my next question is, was this guy not in favor of replicants leaving the world? The one who was shot, Sander?
I think we looked him. I looked him up in the database, and he didn't have any sort of
no baseline test,
like no baseline failures or anything like that.
Right.
So
I mean, from the perspective of the people that we're currently in this room with, who are in favor of replicants leaving the world, would Sander have stopped her if he knew? Could that have been a contributing factor?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, look,
we didn't really investigate the victim at all. only the one who shot. Yeah.
Is that really even our department? We were sent to investigate the whole entire thing, not to. I don't know.
I don't know what our job is.
We're not CSI.
Right as Fenn is like kind of getting off her KIA, making the call for the BCAP to go, and you guys are kind of still talking. Both of the windows behind Styles and the Urelian get blown out, and part of the wall explodes behind them. And you hear people in the hallway, go, 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 go. And you see a bunch of these, I don't know how to describe them here. Let's see if I can get my guys out. Oh, I just copy and paste these guys.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, that's a long jump if he ended up in the hallway.
I'm just trying to get them on the screen here.
I see you're having fresh renovations done. Nice.
So 2 guys come flying through the window. You got other guys coming in through the hallway. They look like they're just in this decked out armor, and they have the assault rifles coming in.
Freeze! Identify yourselves.
And Styles and the Aurelian get knocked to the ground. They're like laying in front of the piano. Part of the building's on fire a little bit.
I instinctively push Percival on the ground because I know he's just gonna stand there and trembling in fear. He's not gonna
Oh my
know what's
God.
You almost made me drop my croissant.
Wait, we brought croissants?
I can imagine I would probably almost drop my gun, but yeah, I will be forced to the ground. Yes.
Yeah, I push him and he falls underneath the piano.
All right.
Like that.
That's interesting.
And then I'll immediately turn around and face the people coming in from the hallway.
I'm facing one of the ones that came out of the window.
All right.
Weapon drawn and
Recognizable
asking for
armor?
identification.
They don't say anything. You hear
Is
that?
it recognizable armor? Like it's for a specific branch of
It looks like
military? Or
no. So they have no insignia. It looks all like tactical armor. They almost look like spec ops, like fancy dudes, but no insignia or anything.
Again, police, identify yourself.
Yeah, is this all playing out in slow motion, or are we just having an awkward silence with guns?
No, I'm just like, we could do initiative. So
Okay.
we're just gonna. I would say somebody wants to just roll like a. What time you want to do it here? Let's do a 10-sided. I think that's normally would be for the game.
About to shoot some kneecaps.
4.
3.
Oh, they get to go. All right, they're gonna start shooting.
That's a mistake.
I don't like that. Don't hit the piano.
Don't hit the piano. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm under it.
All right, so the two guys coming through the window start blasting at Styles and the Aurelian. Styles is getting up to face one and go to town, and the Aurelian's doing the same, but they're getting lit up. And then one coming through the door will just go for you, Novak, since you're in the way there. All right, where's the guns?
Where's
Oh
the
my
gun?
God, did I forget to give them a firearm?
Yeah. Easy fight. Easy fight.
Do I have it on? I'm trying to think if I have it on anybody else.
There's swinging roundhouses from 20 feet away.
Yeah, jeez, forget to give them I'll just use Olsen's character.
There you go.
All right.
And have some more Blade Runners shoot other Blade Runners.
Olsen,
Yeah.
that's where you went.
All right. Goes flying past you, lights up like part of the wall, blown out wall behind you. All right. You guys are up. This guy's going to come in a little bit more and move sideways.
Joe, did you roll the D10 for your initiative?
Oh,
No,
was I supposed
as long as I just wanted
Okay.
one person to roll.
You just
That's all.
want
Yeah,
one person?
That's what I thought.
like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is it just as a group?
Yep.
All right. Do I have to do anything to switch my weapon back to lethal?
No, you're just gonna on
All
your character sheet. You're gonna pick whatever round you're on and click the arrows next to whichever round you're using.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take a shot at the guy closest to me.
Oh, okay. Hit damage, man. 'Cause that's good. That's a crit.
Nice.
Should be able to hit critical, I think.
Click
It's
it right in
asks
the.
how many successes? I guess I'll put 2,
Yeah.
and then submit.
All right, yeah, 4 damage.
Shoulder,
Man.
shoulder.
Pierced heart.
Oh, geez, pierced heart. Okay, that guy
pierced
goes.
heart.
This guy over here, he goes down. So
Willem the Heartbreaker.
he falls to the floor. He just like he's
Too tired.
up against the wall, and just like slides on the wall with like blood smearing down the wall.
I think the adrenaline might hit again.
Yeah. Instead of saying I'm too old for this shit, I keep saying I'm too tired.
All right, whoever Fenna or Percival.
How much movement do we have for our characters?
Man, does it say on your sheet?
Because this guy standing in front of the window, I want to shoulder check him
Oh yeah,
hand-to-hand combat
you
style.
can get to anyone in the room. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm going to come up to this guy over here and hand-to-hand combat, knock him out the window if I can.
Yeah, go for it. Go for your
I just got to close a few things off this window so I
go for
can
your
get
hand
to
to
it.
hand.
Oh, it's not a B, it's a C.
Not as good as you. The one success. Yeah, you can't push a fail, so you get one success.
Okay. So does that at least hit?
Yeah, so not enough to knock him out the window. He gets like staggered back though, so he's kind of like hanging on the edge, right? His
Okay,
back's laying on the windowsill.
So me holding my weapon too, that was a shoulder. Can I fire at him now, or
No,
Is
that's
that
your
too
that's
much?
your attack.
Okay.
It would be 1 point of damage to him.
okay?
So,
First of all,
Percival from under the piano will take a
Someone
shot
push
at the
this
guy
guy.
in the doorway.
on the edge. Shot the guy in the doorway. Yep, go
Yep.
for it.
Click that button, and I go, oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
good job.
Oh man, crit.
That's because he's laying prone.
So, exactly.
Sniping.
So I click critical, and it says cannot read properties. So still,
Yeah,
still
same
no
thing.
luck for me.
ZT is undefined. All right, we'll go back up and I'll see if I can hit Willem's previous critical. And see
I was
what
gonna say,
happens.
can you just click on mine?
Hold on. When you say
he gives
no,
me-
I get the same error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoulder hit, pierced in the eye.
Pierced eye.
We go for pierced
Nice.
eye. Ah. All right, this guy's in the door. Oh, jeez. What is part of his like eyes blown out?
Uh,
That's rough.
I think Percival's reaction to his first shooting of somebody, even in the face, is going to be a little chuckle. I don't think he's ready for this.
So it turns out that guy had a glass eye, and you shot the other one. So now I have to have 2 glass eyes.
Oh,
I'm gonna see if the Aurelian could punch this guy out the window too. With yeah, all right. He kind of picks up his legs and tosses him out the window.
nice.
Hey, I got 1 hit last time too.
And that's probably like a 30 to 40 foot drop from what I remember the outside of the
Yeah, it was
building.
like
That finished the move. Okay, I thought you said the other one. Yeah,
can't remember
okay.
what floor
Teamwork.
we're on.
It was the top floor.
Top floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super,
Actually, I can.
what is it, like 5 stories or something? Or is it that's 5 stories, I think. So it's not crazy.
Yeah.
And there's no balcony there, so no
How'd
Oh
you
no,
go,
yeah,
buddy?
fire escape.
he's all the way to the ground zero there, buddy.
That's pretty cool.
Styles. I have him up. Let's see if he can come on.
You got this, Billy Corgan.
Yeah, come on, Billy. Smash him people in the face. Oh, he's got it. Oh man. He's
The
got some
killer
good
in me
he's
is a
got good
killer
fighting
in you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got good fighting skills.
Got a left, a kick,
Yeah.
and a throw off the building.
He basically grabs the guy by the back of his neck, knees him a couple times, and just like picks him up and tosses him out the window. He's like, they're getting crazy.
Oh,
He
All
kept
right.
saying tonight.
Despite all my rage.
All right, you got one eye guy here. He's gonna he ends up.
He says, "Yar!
This is interesting.
I need
like a
backup
cracker.
there."
He's gonna do a mag dump into his partner's head, like basically destroys the head, and then he starts to run out the door.
Huh.
Looked like too much armor to take a mad dump. Oh wait, what do you say?
A mag dump.
Mag dump. He
Oh,
took a
mag
poopy in his
dump.
gun. Yes. I think it's probably on Willem to chase him. I'm on the ground, and not that I can't get up, but
Or,
you know.
or fire from there.
Sorry, I was just I had to refresh the page. Yeah, I'll chase after him. Let's do it.
Yeah. If we're going, I don't know, Chris, if it's important to go in turns or anything, but Willem went first last time for us. So.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get into the hallway there.
Oh.
I'm gonna
And then
high five the butterfly guy.
what is? Yeah, all right, good work. What are Percival and Fenna doing?
I'm going to get up to follow.
Turn around
Okay.
and see them running away and follow as well.
All right.
Yeah,
he does.
this was the moment that Percival like realizes he likes killing people.
Very well could be.
Gotcha. All right. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to stop when I pass them and tell them that I'll consider bringing Leah back to them.
I am
We just wanted to get off world. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take aim at the running guy if I can get a clear line of
No, he like dodges out the door, and
Okay.
you know, both doors flap, or kind of flapping back as he hit him so hard going out.
We'd
So you
have to
couldn't even really
chase him
tell which
out.
way he went.
He just ran into the street, right?
Okay.
No,
So
out into the hallway of the.
Oh, okay. The building.
The
He's
building.
right here.
I,
Okay.
if I can, I'd like to try and pursue him.
Yep, go for it.
All right. I can't move my character past the parlor for whatever reason. So
Yeah, I had trouble moving mine a few times, but I kept dragging it, and eventually it worked. I just had to bash his head against the wall several
I
times.
assume you're just full blast running after him.
Yep.
All right. So when you come out of those double doors there, you see one guy and like to your right, one guy to your left.
I want to shoot him in the knee.
Okay, hold on. What's Percival in front of doing? You guys trying to follow?
Trying to get through the door. That's not letting me. Okay, so I would have been far behind.
Yeah, you wouldn't be out there just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you can actually make it through the door. That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I'd want to try and shoot one of them in the leg or something.
all right, I'm going for the kill shot then on the guy up north.
All right, well, they're going to get shots off first as soon as you come through the door.
All right.
1 second. Where's my guys? What the heck?
And we need Styles out here to body slam them.
That's right. I didn't give him the thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, I did give it. Wow, weird. Didn't show up originally. All right, maybe I was looking at the wrong one.
Here we go. We're getting shot.
All right, so this is for Willem.
Oh,
how's that taste?
Not
the
good.
Ender assault rifle gets critical.
This could be bad for you. Bleeding gut. 4 damage. Oh god.
That's 2 bleeding guts.
I have to look that up to what that is. But you ain't feeling so good. And then for who else came out the door already?
Percival.
Percival. Oh, Percy.
Yar.
See how he's feeling.
He's fine. Just
yeah,
one.
only 1 6. Oh wait, what was that on? I was on a 10, so it's technically 1. They're gonna push though. So they wanna do it up.
You're gonna try and push the trigger, and the gun's not gonna work because you got to pull it or at least squeeze it.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's still hit? No.
Yeah, just 2 damage.
2 damage.
Nothing special.
Nothing crazy.
I'll take one of Willem's bleeding guts. All right, 2 damage. Got it.
Got a cow. Multiple stomachs. All right, you guys could go to town, and as soon as you guys fire off, we can have Fenna make it through the door.
We're in combat, so we're in no shape to go to town just yet. So, you know.
All right, I'm gonna hopefully shoot a killing shot.
These guys are doing chopsticks.
Up north.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, nice.
That's
crit.
Cool.
Oh, these guys work at the oyster bar.
Fuck them up.
5.
Okay. So guy already is gonna get punctured low.
Oh.
His hand is impaled. Oh,
he's done.
No, you get one of those. I pick puncture.
Oh.
So he already had the eye blown out. Now he's got punctured lung.
oh, jeez.
So he's gone then.
Yep. All right. So we lose.
Right.
He will do. Oh no!
I'm
Yeah.
gonna see if
right.
I can just incapacitate the other guy.
All right. So you're doing for like a non-lethal thing?
I mean, I'm just trying to shoot him in the leg. I guess we'll just do whatever
we'll
it takes because I had my gun set to kill already, so
yeah.
I'm just squeezing the trigger
See what
again.
happens?
All right, that's a 1.
Yep. We'll do some damage. Hit the damage button.
Nope.
Oh wow, that doesn't work either.
No. So what is it? It's a D10, right?
What kind of gun? So it's it's 2 points of damage. That's the max you can do on that one.
Okay,
That's
2. All right. So then,
so he's still pretty good.
All right.
That is weird. It's so funny because you can roll, but you can't do the extra stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just me, and I'm used to that.
Okay. So he's going to get one more shot off. Yeah.
Does it slow him down?
It hurt. I mean, he just takes it. It doesn't look like he's raising his gun up to shoot. And just going to roll. Let's see, roll 6 dice, and we'll see who gets what. Number 1. Let's go right down the list. Willem. Just be like, let's see if I can give you another bleeding gut.
Oh, well, I've only got 1 more until I'm like done.
He just shoots you through the same bullet hole, so it doesn't actually hit.
Just 2 points of damage, nothing critical. And we'll say, Fenna, if you want to get something, you come busting out, see what's going on.
She sees Novak's condition and moves in front of him. Ooh. And then lifts her gun that she already has and tries to finish off this guy or do some damage to this guy.
Finish him.
So we roll firearms first.
No, you roll. You just roll your weapon, whatever, sonic round or sonic. I say you want sonic blast.
Okay, so do we? It
You
just
just
says
press
Sonic.
the arrow. You press the arrows next to
Yeah,
the.
there's 3 arrows that when you point at them, you can click.
I need to see which one's Sonic Blast. All it says is Sonic on both of them, so I don't think of a big enough screen revealed. Hold on a
You
second.
can open it.
Damage?
You could
You
open
want
it
the
to
one
a
with the
different
higher
screen.
damage, right?
Okay, the bottom one is
The
Blast.
bottom
Okay.
one. Yep.
Okay, and then I click on the arrows, you said?
Yep.
Okay. See what we got here.
Oh, nice. 2. That's a
Two
hit critical. You got 2
All right. So I would like to use a special ability now, if I could. It says you can, if you want to, roll an extra critical die, then inflict a critical hit on a target and choose the result you prefer.
Oh, so put down when you hit the critical button, put down 3.
Okay. Hit critical. I clicked it. Oh, I got to click it on my page. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is that? I forgot. We went over that before, but now I've lost it.
It's in the comments on Roll20 at the very bottom.
I see that, but it's not doing anything.
Well, if you hit critical, then on the actual map screen, you should have a thing that says, well, I could probably do it for you.
Okay, go ahead. I can't seem to click it.
It should have an input value,
Just
and you
me.
said, how many? And I put in 3, and then you could choose one of those. They're all pretty bad. They're all pretty bad.
I'm blowing his brains out. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I
Decorating the
wanted.
walls.
He just like flops over. Disgusting.
Sploosh.
All right, so
Turn around. Novak, are you okay?
I technically I have 5 health and I took 6 damage. So
Oh, he's got
No, Novak.
to get some work done.
We need to get him out of here.
You don't suppose one of those 4 was Leah in the outfit, do you?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Like she turned on these guys to I don't know.
stop deliberating. Call me an ambulance. I'm too tired.
You guys look pretty bad.
Call a bus. Call a bus. I'm calling a bus. Screw it.
Hey, FYI, those 2 guys that we tossed out the window, one of them got up and dragged the other guy into this unmarked like spinner. It looked like some, like a big, not like a regular one you guys drive around, like a nicer, bigger one for like a squad transport. You know what I'm talking about?
Sounds like
No insignia though, like no markings. This was just black on black on black.
and then
That-
I'm like kind of passing out because I have bleeding gut.
What does medical aid do? Because I'm good at that.
That'd give him a point back.
Let me click that.
He's gonna have to go get some like
No, I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go to the doctor to get a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm actually a B rating. It's like the second highest thing I've got, and I rolled a 2 and a 1. So failed.
I'm a D student.
You can do a push for the 1. I mean, the number 2, you can push it. Well, you can't push. That's right.
No,
Just
I
do another
can't.
roll. Just do another
I cannot
roll.
read the properties. Let's see. That's
Okay,
better.
1. You got 1 success. All right.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah, so you can get 1 point back right now. You kind of like.
I grab one of his cigarettes and light it for him. Like here, this will help.
I thought you were like, I grabbed one of the cigarettes and burn it, like cauterize the bleeding gut.
No, I still have bleeding gut. I can tell.
You've had that ulcer for 20 years, man.
We gotta get out of here. We'll see you guys later, but we want to help you out. Look, I really hope you let her get off world, but she's gonna meet the moon bus at the Hollywood sign later tonight.
Well, as long as she isn't involved in
But
what just happened here.
Please try to get her there. And I don't know. This has got some serious high money behind it. Whoever these guys are.
Sorry, what was the name of the place you said?
The Hollywood sign.
The Hollywood sign. Okay, that's why it has the Hollywood sign on the table. That's where they were playing. Okay.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to check the place tab, there's still some stuff you can see in here if you think it's important.
I say one thing while I'm like laying there, like bleeding out with my bleeding gut.
Oh, he's bleeding out.
I say Wallace Corp.
Yes, I'll just dump some stuff on here. You guys can see it if you want.
There's more handouts. Okay.
I'll escort him, make sure he gets to the bus safely, and
Well, these guys are going to take off. Like, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. He looks
First of
like
all-
he needs some help.
first of all, can check the room. I'm going to get him escorted outside to the medical bus, whatever it is that comes. It's
I mean,
called
you
a
guys
bus
could just-
normally. And
One of you guys could jump in a spinner with him and just fly the other person takes the other spinner because you would have had to take 2 anyway to get
All right,
here.
first of all, look around. I'm going to go take him out of here.
Okay, you could leave me alone here where people just died. Okay.
People died, man.
I mean,
Report
granted,
it.
I killed one of them, but
Report it and get some people here. You won't be alone.
okay.
All right, so Percival's yeah, you doing anything while you're here? You can probably check out whatever stuff's on the tables and whatnot. Like the
Starts playing the piano because he likes it.
you see the Hollywood postcard thing, you see the off-world
Yep.
ad, which is has a place called Arcadia on it. You see the Synth magazine, which mentions something about little Tyrell on it. And then you see the piece of the paper that was ripped out of the other book, the William Blake book. So you see another poem on there. I think it's called, I don't know if this one's called The Tiger or something else. Can't remember.
I'm seeing them now. So,
Yeah, no worries.
yep, there we go.
I got there we go.
Labored.
Labored.
Novak, you hanging in there?
Wallace Corp.
What does he mean by that?
Whenever he blows out the cigarette smoke, there's a fine mist of blood in there as well.
That's pretty good.
All right. I guess he wants to go to the Wallace Corpse.
I don't want to go there.
So not a hospital. Wallace Corp. Gotcha. I'll drop you.
They've got the best band-aids there. Very sterile.
I'll drop him off at the hospital, then go to the Wallace Corp, I guess. Actually, I probably have to be there to let them know what went down.
You can just phone it in. You don't have to go there. So that would cover, what was that, afternoon time?
Yeah.
So we're coming up on the evening section of the day. We're just, I mean, you can go get a couple, you can get 2 more hit points back there. Willem with a little bit of repair. You could go back to duty, but they're like, you better take it easy, man. You ain't looking so hot. But they stop, like, you're not going to kill yourself or anything, but you're still down a couple hit, health points, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to say I have 2 right now.
Yeah.
2 of 5.
What have you gone up
You
from?
should be at least, yeah, because you got 1 back from the medical aid and 2 more back from going to the.
Is it like D&D where he starts at 0 when he gets health points back, or did he have to recover?
Well, I don't know I can't remember how much damage you took.
6. 6 of 5.
Oh, I didn't know you took that many.
Yeah, I should be. Yeah.
Oh, gee, I thought you had more. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to retcon that one. We'll say you didn't take as much damage, I guess, because you would have been dead, or you've been like considered broken, right? Not being able to do anything, but we missed it. All right. So what did you guys want to do?
I was looking over, and that's one of the reasons I have it up on the screen, but I was looking over the handout things that you put out there, and I feel like the only thing that's relevant, really, not relevant, but could provide any information would be the Synth magazine cover, and that it mentions Lilith Tyrell, and the title, at least, of the article or whatever it is Trauma Gives Control, which I think is, like, is she forcing trauma on replicants or something?
That's pretty interesting.
Huh. Hey, it might be a good idea for somebody to go back there, but I don't want to waste time, and just because since we don't really have anything to confront her with, but we also, is there any news back from the beat cop that drove by there?
Yeah, you're like trying to call him, and it's like you're not getting any signal. Like, that's kind of weird.
Uh-oh.
We look outside. Is there a mushroom cloud in that area?
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
still rainy and dark, the usual.
Well, considering what just happened here, where they used explosives or something to blast through windows, and
Sounds like it might have happened there too.
Hmm.
Probably a good idea if we went there.
I would definitely head that way in the other car, in the other spinner. I can park my car at the replicant memory place.
Do you check any of the faces of the shooters while you're there, or before you leave?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Unmask the people.
Yeah, take the helmet off and just see
Well-
if any images match database.
So you only have one guy with a helmet that's partially together because, okay, you had one guy, you blew the back of his brains out, and the other guy blew the back of his own buddy's brains out after he was dead already, which is kind of odd. Why would the guy like destroy his face?
Yeah.
And then you got this guy who's missing one eye, so he's pretty, he's looking pretty brutal too. He's looking all pretty funky. It's nasty when you take his helmet off.
Yeah,
That's the kind of work I do, though. Tech and observation and intelligence stuff. Me good at that.
Yeah, so I mean, just by telling like, okay, this guy's obviously a replicant. He took a bullet to the eyeball and he just kept going. So obviously, he's not human, even though there's normal looking blood everywhere. So that's odd, but
So definitely not human supremacists.
If you wanted to get an ID off him, the eye you wanted to get it off of was blown out. So you're kind of like, bad luck there.
Because the other one's glass. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you said it too, Randy. It's
Bad
all
luck
your
on that
fault.
one, buddy.
My bad.
Yeah.
So that's all you got.
Okay, then I would want to head over there as well.
Guess you could say that's a dead end.
To the memory lab, is that what you said?
Yeah, I think as Zeb had pointed out too, I think we should all just be heading towards there post haste,
Post haste.
or at least quickly. Whatever.
So you guys get there, and you do see this squad transport spinner out there. You see the beat cop guy's car; he's dead inside of it. And then you see the squad transport there, and it looks like it's kind of been somebody like blew it out, tossed a grenade in or something, and just kind of like took care of the evidence of it. Kind of blew out the inside, so it's on fire. And you see the body of the pilot still in there. He's got a bullet in his head if you check, and there's two more dead guys with bullets in their heads too on the ground. The like commando looking spec ops dude. And you can get actually you guys are right outside the entrance, but all this is out like on the part of this walkway here, part in the parking lot. There's a little bit of a mess outside here.
Can I try a little bit of medical aid on Novak, try to get him a little bit of points back, even though I suck at it?
No, you did enough for him today.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna huddle. Everybody, quick huddle. I'm gonna hang. You guys gotta take the lead on this one. I know that you haven't been doing this for very long, but you guys got to be the point men here. I'm still, my gut it's not bleeding, but it hurts.
First of all, you heard it. Point man. All right.
All right, I'll just shoot anyone who shows up like last time.
I guess I'll lead.
So if we move in sort of like a reverse triangle with them two up front and then me behind.
Are you guys able to move your guys at all, or?
Yeah, we can.
I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, we're just going in the reception.
I think it's kind of set up how you want it. Yeah. So
can't go inside. That's for sure.
I'll move everybody in. Yeah, that's weird. You guys can't move it along. That is so weird, man. I don't get it.
Now, let me see.
I want to say Joe was able to move his guy in.
Yeah, even with like the arrow keys, it just like won't let us.
Yeah, it just stops right there. You see, it's like,
That's weird.
Must be like a door or something that you.
You guys see Terry down? He's like bleeding on the floor at reception. He's like, memory lab.
Okay, let's go.
why is it when everyone's bleeding out, they just shout the names of places?
Let me know if you could maneuver you guys down the hall or not. Cool.
So I can come over here.
Oh, cool. I figured maybe you just can't get by doors.
Yeah, it's just doors. It's any of the blue walls.
Yeah, I can't pass office.
What the hell? Maybe you're too big to fit through there. Maybe I made everybody too big.
Central Memory Lab.
Okay.
I need to go on a diet. I can't fit through a door.
Nope.
Yeah, see, it stops.
I'll grab everybody. Stick them in here. That's weird.
Freeze, Xavier. Oh wait.
You freaks. You mutant freaks.
So you guys get into the memory lab and you see Lilith in there, and you see Leah pointing the gun at her, just kind of yelling at her, "You're a fucking monster. Why would you do this to us?"
Leah, stop.
Why should I? You know, you have the same memories. This person's a monster. She deserves to die. She killed my daughter.
She didn't kill your daughter. You don't have a daughter.
Yes, I do. She's dead. I had a daughter.
Would we know that we don't have, like, the memories are fake, or not?
They seem pretty real to you, but you would know, like, yeah, you know, they're like just implants. But
Like as a Blade Runner specifically, like they would.
well, I mean, yeah, but found it in person, like, man, it feels pretty real.
Yeah.
Don't turn on me, please.
Let's all get off this world. Shoot. Just kidding.
Shoot me in my bleeding gut again.
How do you expect me to act with horrible memories like that programmed inside of me? It's horrible.
So you're going to kill her, and that fixes what?
It's payback for all of us.
Doesn't that just make you as bad as her? And what about murdering just random officers that worked with you?
I had to make a choice. I'm not happy about what happened to Sandor. I made a choice and I have to live with it. I'm out of here after this. But this monster needs to pay. Our job is to do justice, and justice must be done.
This isn't justice. This is cold-blooded murder. You were trained better than this.
You know what? I want you to see it. So he's like, she puts the gun like right up to Leah's head. Show him. Lilith's head. Show him. Do it.
Don't shoot her. She has a daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I had a daughter too.
Too soon.
Show him. Show him. So Leah kind of, gets this device in her hand, hits a couple buttons, and the room darkens a little bit.
In a world. Oh, wait.
In a world. So the hologram starts to come in, flickers back to life, and and it almost is like you guys are the person, and you're seeing through that, that first person. Okay.
Hmm.
If you ever seen the old movie Brainstorm with like Christopher Walken, you could have people's dreams, you can play it back. Anyway, so it looks like it's your viewpoint. This is how you're seeing this. You suddenly find yourself in a spacious hall. There's golden sunlight beaming down through this huge picture window. And outside, you can see this red sandy vista outside. And someone moves past you. It's a small girl. Mommy, you can't catch me. And she runs off, giggling, disappearing deep into the shadows. There's a moment of stillness, of total bliss. Then suddenly there's a loud bang. The ground shakes, followed by sharp rattling noises. An explosion, gunfire. People are screaming. The gunfire continues. You run right toward the deadly danger, to your daughter. Rushing through halls bathed in red light, then you see them. Masked men clad in black, guns raised. Almost looks like the guys that you just fought. Then you see her lying on the floor, very still. Now it's your turn to scream. And you hear the scream, and it just fades out, and all of a sudden you're back in the memory lab.
Seems bad.
Whose memory was that?
That's mine. I see that every time I don't want to do what they want me to do. Every time. They use that to keep me in line. They use that to keep us in line. She deserves to die.
Hey, that's what the magazine cover was about.
Anyone better at talking to people? Mine's more about, like, probably manipulating horny men and lesbians.
Well, you guys have the key memory on your character sheets. You can read it off. Actually, yeah, read. Find that in person. We'll read off your key memories.
Key memory, you say?
Trying to find them.
Do you know where that is?
I have one key memory.
It'll be on the front. It'll be at the top,
it's at
on the
very
front, top left.
Oh,
Yep.
see, I'm used to looking towards the bottom for everything. All right. I could. Yeah. So for Percival, it says a fleeting vision of yourself as a small child in the derelict housing projects of Los Angeles Hills. You were playing with your best friend, Leah, in a crumbling building when it suddenly collapsed. You made it out. She didn't. You know this memory is just an implant. It doesn't matter. It feels more real to you than anything you've experienced since your inception.
And when you remember that, that Leah from your childhood looks similar to the Leah now. Like there's like, man, that could be her all, all grown up. Okay, Fenna, what's yours?
See, mine's kind of different than that.
Of course, it would be. You're like
it
you're the
says
secret agent guy. Yeah, got it.
In fact, it says just a few weeks ago at a party in a lavish penthouse suite overlooking the fashion district, you met a perfect stranger. You're designed to manipulate and attract, not to be attracted. But you suffered a moment of weakness. You're a replicant and supposed to obey, not to feel, but you're tempted to seek out that emotion again.
Yep. So you guys might have a little more understanding how Leah's feeling, especially Percival. Looks like his childhood friends been tortured all her life, and she wants to get revenge.
Yeah. So, do
What
it.
are you guys doing? She looks like there's no reason I shouldn't kill her. You know it's true.
Well, if you don't, I might just do it myself.
All right, I'm gonna ask Percival, what are you doing? What action? What you want to say something? You want to make an action?
Just agreeing with Leah at this point. Probably looking more serious than I have so far.
Fenna, what are you doing? You want to say anything? You want to perform an action?
Looking very shocked at the reactions that she just saw from Percival. This is not what we were trained to do, Percival. We're supposed to protect people. This is completely against what we stand for.
All right,
I have my eyes closed. And I'm smoking on my cigarette.
So tired.
And I interject. I'm like, everybody shut up.
I love this guy.
It's the same story over and over and over again. It's by design. You were created by people. This is all false. It's not any one person's decision to do this to you. It's not up to Lilith to create these falsified memories of yours. It's an entire corporation. You should be rallying in the streets, not singling out a single person with all this pent up aggression. If you really want to make a difference, this is not the difference that you wanted to make.
You know that's not true. The days of revolution by the replicants are over with. All the Nexus 8s are trying to get off here, and what's happening? We're just going to round them up and kill them all because they're Nexus 8s? That's horrible. And now they try to control us with these trauma memories. Nightmares.
Nightmares that aren't real. None of it's real. And the sooner that you realize that everything in your life is made up and it's up to you to decide your own path is probably the best course of action.
All right, everybody roll a D10.
Well, cigarettes aren't real, man.
They feel real.
Everyone roll a D10.
D10, you say? Of the 10 variety.
To smithereens, you say.
Wow. All right, so first of all, you can tell, you see that glint in Leah's eye and that trigger finger start to squeeze. You know she's going to blow Lilith's head out right now unless you do something. But you're feeling pretty good, like you agree with her. So are you doing anything?
I will not. I will not prevent her from doing it, but I would not stop anyone else from preventing her from doing it.
Okay, so you just stand there and give the nod, maybe.
Well, probably like a slight tilt of the head.
Like a dog, like, huh, what's that?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so Willem, you're at a B agility. Fenna, you're an A. You guys both tied, but Fenna, you're a little bit faster. You notice the same thing. She got the look in her eye. You've seen it before. And that trigger, that squeeze. You doing anything?
Where is Lilith positioned compared to her? Because we only see
like she's almost like that old Vietnam photo, right, with the guy killing that old Vietnam dude. Like full extension of the arm, but the barrel of the gun is almost pushed up again. So at point blank range, even though like she's done, right? Lilith's gonna be done.
So when she raises her hand, I have no reason still not to do my duty. So I'm going to try to shoot her hand if I can.
Do it up.
All right, so that was
Lights out, man.
firearms. You said just click that, or was it the blaster again? I forget.
Which one are you doing? The less than lethal, or are you doing like I could possibly kill her?
Less lethal, because
That'll be the top one, the top arrows.
okay. Okay, I got a
Still got a
Critical?
critical. So yeah, you can still roll the critical.
okay. So
It just will be, not as much damage.
yeah,
Well, it'd still be a decent amount of damage, but it'll be the less lethal, right?
You can
I
just shoot
still
her in the
can't-
hand so hard her gut's
Are you,
going to
does it
bleed.
do anything for
I
you?
can't click critical. It just highlights it
I'll
and
do it.
underlines it.
I got you, man. All right, so this would be like you say, hand impaled.
hand
damage.
impale. That's what I was going for.
All right,
So
nice. Okay.
the goal is to disarm her. So
All
I'm
right,
gonna,
so you hit her hand, it breaks part of like she has the same gun that Willem has. She's
Yeah.
the same one. So like busting apart. She's like, I can't believe you.
then
And
I'm
then
gonna charge.
Willem, what are you doing?
I shoot to kill.
Yep, go for it. Because you can see like her other hand coming up to grab. Oh man, roll the crits. Guys are doing it when you need it. Which one do you want? Bleeding gut or pierced eye?
Probably pierced eye.
All right.
Mm.
Eye gets blown out. She's still, she's still pretty beefy because she is a replicant. Yeah, she's halfway down now. All right, and
I'm in the middle of saying this isn't the wet, and then
Yeah.
all right. So Leah is gonna just try to grab and choke. What's her name?
Lilith.
With
or-
her other
yeah.
hand.
Lilith. Yep, their other hand.
Whew.
Ooh, 3 points of damage. Yeah, Lilith ain't looking too good. Back at the top, Percival, you still just standing there?
I will do nothing that helps, but what
Yeah.
will be is mostly a reaction of when Willem shoots Leah, I just drop my gun and look at him.
Okay.
Like I'm not even going to be holding my gun anymore.
So you don't cave into peer pressure at all?
I don't know. I just it was like my immediate reaction is as soon as you put your gun after she got shot in the hand, and then you put your gun up and you just shoot her in the eye. I'm just like my jaw drops. I drop my gun and I'm just like,
All right, Fenna.
I was saying I was charging, so I'd like to go and try to tackle her and get her off of Lilith if I can.
All right, yeah. Go for it. You can do just like a hand-to-hand attack.
I got one. I can try to push that though if that's necessary.
Yeah, I would say because right now you could damage her a little bit. Like you're kind of almost choking her and trying to pull her hand off.
Yeah.
But you're not getting that hand off yet. You did a little bit of damage to Leah, but you're not getting that hand off unless you want to push it.
Okay, I'm gonna push. I clicked that and it says whatever. I guess you guys can see
Yeah,
that D6.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to choose. Okay.
Oh,
you
yes.
could pick. You could.
Okay.
If you have one success, you really just want to do the one.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
change,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
So you damaged her a little bit, but you're not. It's not stopping her. Willem.
Taking another shot.
All right.
the
Go for
hell?
Yep. No,
there's a fin in the way.
just because we never did go over my key memory, but
Yeah, do it up.
I
You want
hate
to mention it?
to
Say it.
you guys.
Yeah, say it.
I was just a kid, a rookie in the replicant detect unit. Those were violent days after the killing of Eldon Tyrell. Before the blackout, you were sent to stake out Tyrell office building because of rumors that the reps might hit it, and they did. You never stood a chance. You survived, but you had a hard. You've had a hard time looking any rep in the eye ever since.
Oh man.
So yeah, took one out.
Yep. So I'm not the biggest fan of reps,
What?
of replicants. So I'm shooting to kill.
All right, do it up.
And he
You
shoots through Finna. Because he gives no shit.
I see critical there again.
Actually, go ahead and roll.
Sorry.
Before you do that, roll another, just another attack roll because I would have given you advantage for using your key memory.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Or you should be. All right, so you would have got. All right, so you would have got it. That's what I wanted because you got the 2 with the 11, and you got the 9 there now. Okay, so it'll be 3 successes. instead of just.
Do you want me to do a critical with 3
Yep.
successes now?
Yep.
So do I get advantage on acting useless because I'm acting on my key memory?
You would get
If I
advantage.
rolled anything,
of course.
maybe.
Yeah, you would totally get advantage. You also get a little bit. You'll get humanity points too because of how you acted.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna as contrary as it might seem, I'm going for brains blown out.
All right, slow motion.
You're under a.
So Fenna, you see you're trying to pull the hand back, and all of a sudden Leah's head just explodes into mist.
And you just see me like pointing like far away in the distance as
And he's almost not even looking. There's a cigarette. He's like pulling a cigarette out. His gun smoking, cigarette smoking. He's blowing smoke out.
in replicants.
And Percival's just like looking at him, like, "What the hell, man?"
But you.
And Lilith falls to the ground like. You probably should give her some medical aid, Fenna.
Yep, I will
Sarah
try
runs
to
out,
do that.
Mommy. Sarah runs out. Mom runs over to her mom.
Fuck.
You can push the one.
I'm gonna push.
The one.
I can't push the one because it's critical.
Well, you can push
fail.
the two. I
So-
mean, you could push one of the rolls. You can push the two.
Okay, that was
Oh, you did it.
yeah,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, you're good. She's stabilized. Good
Yeah,
job.
you grabbed you grabbed something that you thought was an artery, and it wasn't. It was
All right, that's that order. That's your boob.
Oh.
Sorry about that. That's. Oh, you meant internal.
Good job. All right. So
I'd pick my gun up and spitefully put it back in my holster. What the hell?
And I immediately confront Percival. I'm like, "What are you doing, Percival?"
You mean what you?
Or more like, "What didn't you do? You just stood there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you not telling us, Percival?" And I'm pointing my gun at him.
ooh.
Now I don't trust him.
I know.
Novak-
You see this? What are you doing? What do you see?
Novak, we could have taken her in.
What's
Yeah.
the point?
What she said.
The point.
Everybody needs to man up. This is the job. Get over it.
Holy shit! I love Novak.
This is the job. Get over it. We're here to stop rogue replicants by
Yeah.
any means
Back in the
necessary.
lab.
Yeah, I mean, in Novak's mind, she failed baseline tests multiple times, was suspended, killed her partner, replicant underground, blah blah blah. He's like, I had all the reasons. I don't like. He's so sure of himself because normally you have to call it in. Hey, I got a replicant. But yeah, obviously your defense of someone's life easy, but so easy for him to like justify. Even if she wasn't killing anybody, he'd be like, I'm justified. Like Holden's not going to burn me on this, you know.
There are more ways to stop them than just killing, though.
Yeah, Fenna's pretty upset.
Not this time.
Percival.
We tried the diplomatic route. It didn't work, and so she needed to be put down like the rogue that she was.
Because of the memories that she was implanted.
That has nothing to do with us and our job.
Well, I'm just gonna work in the lab from now on.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you guys uploading to the mainframe out of these last couple chunks, these last two shifts?
I would upload everything I did, and at the end, I would end it with, "And this is why I'm not working in the field again."
And when it comes back later, yeah, Holden's like, yeah, you're not getting out of the lab, dude.
Because I would include that, in trying to help in an interrogation, I busted a family heirloom snow globe. And then, I was pushed under a piano and then shot some guy in the eye. And then while we were here, I kind of froze and I got locked up in a memory, and I never want to see that happen again. It was cool. And I will put some kind of addendum in there. It was cool to shoot someone in the head.
All right.
Hey, the only thing that I'll put down is suspect deceased.
Okay.
I and then I would add an addendum in there. It's like send Percival for what's
Baseline.
it called?
Baseline test.
Baseline test.
Yeah.
I would accept it, definitely, because I do feel like I froze.
Well, that doesn't, only if you get super stressed out, you need to take a baseline. So,
Well,
I put in the ambush that we received and how they're an unknown source,
Yeah,
but
yep.
did Percival share that they seem to be replicants? or not.
Well, they were replicants, and I thought we all knew that. No.
Yeah, because you just saw the guy get shot like basically in the eye.
Okay,
Like, man,
yeah,
that
so-
dude's like, it didn't really slow him down much. He adjusted.
Unknown replicant, possible organization, possibly new threat.
Yep. Okay. Do you mention anything about Styles or the Aurelian that you already did? Styles you had early on, but now you had more about him. Are you mentioning anything of that nature or the Aurelian at
I
the
would
safe house?
specifically leave out anything that would tie to replicants trying to get off world.
I'm
All right,
leaving.
So you are not mentioning Replicant Underground at all. Okay. No. That's
Correct.
important.
I'm leaving that out as well, and I'll be telling Radha Udaya about the situation and see if she had any interest in getting out off world.
Yeah, she might actually.
I am
Turning them
too
all
tired.
in.
I'm too tired, so I forget about the whole thing, and I don't.
All right. No, that's fine. Okay. That's interesting.
You reps can all go to hell.
Basically, it's you guys close the case. It's back to work for you guys. So if you don't mention the Replicant Underground, because that's a big piece, it's technically almost exposed for you guys, but everybody's hush hush on it still. You don't mention anything about you guys heard about she's supposed to take the get the bus out of like the moon bus at the Hollywood sign. You leave all that out. Don't tell. So a bunch of Nexus say it's off to the moon and then further out. They're gone.
Yeah,
you guys don't expose the Aurelian as a Replicant Underground member or anything like that.
No, I'm just gonna say in personality wise, I'm gonna go with I'm too tired. I don't want anything to do with it anymore.
Yeah. Okay,
This is over. Like I killed it. Like we're done.
I won't put it in a report, but it's going to be in my memoirs when I retire.
Okay.
This will definitely be it'll be recorded for history, but it won't be as part of the report.
Gonna sell it to Kill Magazine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Is it going to be like under like a pseudonym, or is he still using Percival?
Yes, it'll be a pseudonym for sure.
Big
like
P.
Bedivere.
That's pretty good. Sir Bedivere.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And I think Fenna would try to continue to work with Novak if she could, and try to keep him in check when she thinks he might be stepping the line. A little bit.
Yeah. Holden would probably say, "Look, look, Novak, I get it, man. I'm from before your time.
Yeah,
but we got these orders are from high, so you're gonna have to deal with it, man. Make the best of it." So everything at work pretty much goes back to usual. That the Wallace Corp is discrediting any reports of a Nexus 9 shooting another Nexus 9. They bury the shit out of that. The story in Kill Magazine is quickly discredited. Even it's like, but the Sam's like, well, who takes it serious anyway? So that's discredited. LAPD reliant because you guys are very reliant on N9 Blade Runners. So it's kind of like I can't really any mention of this case gets buried by Wallace Corp.
And Olsen gains a bunch of weight eating a bunch of donuts.
Bear claws, yeah.
Bear claws.
Yep. So that is the first case file from the Blade Runner series. They're actually working on another one. Technically, it's out in PDF form now, but the hard copy comes out next month. So it might be something we could play again later on down the road. It's called part of the cool. Immortal Game campaign. I have no idea how it's going now.
Awesome. Tonight starts playing and the credits start rolling.
Nice. So yeah, Chris, this is pretty cool. I feel like to play it again, I think I would look up some of the mechanics more because I think it would help me understand more why I was clicking certain things and what the numbers actually meant.
Oh, yeah, right. Understood.
Yeah, except for the ones in Roll20 that show up as red, meaning bad. I'm like, I'm not sure why a 2 is different from a 5 is different from an 8 and why. But anyway,
yeah,
I would just look
basically
up the mechanics.
It's anything below, anything 6 and above is success. Anything 10 and above is, double success.
Okay,
so that's why you'll see
that fate core kind of.
Yeah. So you'll see, I got 1 success or I got 2 or I got 3 or 4, depending what dies because it's 10 sided or the 12 sided, you can really crush it, getting like 4 successes. And that's where the crits come into play to make things extra dangerous, where you can get like permanent, mortal wounds and whatnot.
I like it. I like the production quality of the assets in Roll20 is pretty cool too. Mm-hmm. The maps and the
they're pretty good. I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to be second round, like second case file. And it's actually the starter set. That's a really cool. Like, there's a ton of nice. All these handouts they have hard copies. This stuff's really well done.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick. And there's a bunch of cards you can use for like they have chase themes where you can do like ground chase, aerial chases, and then there's obstacles that happen. So that'll be something we can get into next time.
Yeah, definitely cool. Randy or Zeb, anything you want to add before we wrap up?
I just thought it was really good. And Chris, I think you did an excellent job leading us with this whole story and keeping it flowing the best you could with our nonsense when we forget things.
No, it's fine because there's a ton. Like I had like the core book too, and there's more detail, a lot of different locations where like I'd have to. It would be easier if I was right at the table, right? But it's like me trying to look away from the screen and do stuff, so a little bit harder to do. But there's a lot more depth and breadth to some of the places and things that are going on.
That's good.
No, I agree. It seems like it's a really well put together tabletop, and yeah, the art in it is pretty fantastic. If you're able to look that back up, yeah, no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. Obviously, you saw how well I got into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really good, man. You were doing really good with the RP, man.
Willem is like the opposite of Percival. Naive, never been out in the field, and then you got this guy's like, I'm fucking too tired to stay in the field. Just get away from me.
I kind of imagine him like Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah,
Over and over and over.
Or also from Predator 2.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's both. That's awesome.
Crazy. All right, guys. Well, we're wrapping this one up. So we had a 3-part series of the Blade Runner, and this is the third. And I think it was a whole lot of fun. We have in this middle episode, Eli's there. So if you're hearing this one and you haven't heard the second one, get on over there because Eli played a fun bear claw eating character. So it's pretty cool. But we'll wrap this one up for now, and we can all say bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the future.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
Novak's attacks hit the wax brains with a glack glack. Caught flack from Percy Smack, but the story will one day be back. Till now, we fade to black. Bye.